Hey comrades, it's time for a video about something I'm sure nobody in the mainstream media is talking about, and that is Ukraine's continued use of terrorist attacks against civilians in Donbass and Russia. Just yesterday there was one such attack in the city of Melitopol. This is located in Zaporozhye, which is one of these regions that recently held a referendum to become part of Russia. Now, according to the local authorities there, a 12-year-old girl was killed, as well as 2 journalists, and another 3 journalists were injured. The local authorities also said that in total 12 people were killed, but these are only those deaths that have been confirmed up until today. There could be more dead that will be confirmed at later dates, but this is 100% civilian casualties. There are no military installations anywhere near where this bomb went off. Now, another thing that Zaporozhye's authorities included in their report was that Ukrainian forces were deliberately trying to kill journalists. After all, the improvised explosives that were used in this terrorist attack went off next to a press center, and it wouldn't be the first time that Ukrainian forces shot to kill civilians as well as journalists. I mean, they've been bombing Donbass with cluster munitions for months now. These are explosives that are banned by international conventions on war because they're explosives that are not intended to kill people, but to gruesomely maim them. They're intended to rip people's arms and legs off, leaving them either disabled or to bleed to death on the ground. Kids in Donbass pick up these things all the time, thinking that they're toys, and they blow up in their faces. As for the most recent cluster bomb attack, it took place on October 21st. It was launched against a bridge in Kherson, and 4 people were killed, another 13 people were injured. That's not to mention Kiev sent assassins to kill Daria Dugina. She was a journalist and an intellectual, not a soldier. Kiev also has killed a number of pro-Russian politicians in Russia's new regions that held democratic referendums to become part of the Russian Federation. Again, they're not combatants, they're civilians. This is completely illegal according to the Oslo Convention and a whole lot of United Nations resolutions. But alas, these people committing these crimes that, by the way, basically the United States accused Bashar al-Assad of committing during the Syrian civil war, these people are Ukrainians. They have the support of Washington. And Western politicians, specifically those in Europe, understand what might happen if they speak against Uncle Sam.